What's going on, everybody? We got a good one here for you today. We're gonna be going over a nice meal, right before you get to the workout or after you get to the workout with only three ingredients, packed with plenty protein and delicious, easy to make. So I'm gonna show you guys how I make this meal. It's gonna be steak, eggs, and potatoes. Yeah. All right, folks. So this is going to be our ingredients. We're going to have some eggs, a nice steak, and some potatoes. So what I like to do is I like to personally chop up the potatoes into little cube slices. So what we're going to do is we're just going to slop these up, uh, if you will, like breakfast potatoes. So let me chop these up. Little potatoes like this. It's going to be good. I found them to be delicious. They also cook really easy when they're chopped up small like this. So, nice small breakfast potatoes. The kids also love these as well. So, yeah, let me finish chopping these up. All right, folks. So it should look something like this. Once you get it all chopped up, you're gonna be looking like that, nice and cubed up. So next thing we want to do is we want to throw these into air fryer. So let's dump them in the air fryer. All right, so this is our air fryer. Don't mind this. It is a mess. I know. I know. I need to clean it. But anyways, we're gonna dump these all in there, nice and smooth. I know I need to get a wood one. This is not good to be using. So we're gonna put these all in there. And what you want to do is you want to hit this with some olive oil. This is the best olive oil. I'm telling you, it squirts out too, so there's no easy. It's easy to cook with this. So you just give it some drizzles on up in there. I know quite a bit. That's gonna make it nice and crispy. The next thing I'm gonna hit it with is some Cajun seasoning. Just give it a little bit of flavor. So throw that up on there. That should be good. And then the next thing we're gonna hit it with is some adobo. If you know, you know adobo is delicious. So we're just gonna hit it a little bit with this. Not too much, just a little bit. And that's gonna be it. Now, what you want to do is you want to put it in the air fryer. So let's go ahead and put it in. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn it on. So now what I do is I put it to 400 degrees and I do it for 20 minutes. Okay. Now, what you want to do is once it hits 15 minutes, you want to take it out and shake it on up and put it back in. After 20 minutes, you're gonna have golden brown, crispy breakfast potatoes, and they're delicious. I'm telling you. All right. So as we stated, now I took a little bit longer. It says 12 minutes, but it's okay. You're just gonna pause it, take it out, and you see they're already starting to look good. Give it a nice toss like that. Get them all juiced up. See, looking nice and crispy. Put it back in there and keep it going. See, we're at 12 minutes. That's okay. And go ahead, press start again. So coming back on the potatoes, as you see, they're starting to look nice and crispy. So now we're gonna hit it with some salt and some pepper here to get it nice and delicious. This is the best salt here. Pink salt is so delicious. We're gonna hit it with this. That should be good. Hit it with some pepper. All right, that should be good. And now we're gonna throw it back on in there. Give it a nice little shake again. Get them all mixed up and back in. And we're at 10 minutes now. Let's go ahead and start it. So you can see it's coming up nice and juicy and crispy. That's a little bit better. So let's put it back in. Give it a nice little shake again. Let it cook. Breakfast potatoes, delicious. And we're gonna just let these sit in there and cool down. So now what you want to do is you want to grab that same olive oil and throw that up in the pan. Get it nice and running. There we go. And now we're gonna get started with our steak, the main attraction. All right. So throw our steak up in there. No seasoning on it just yet. Just throw it in there. Let it get going. it's gonna stick. Now, once it's ready to flip, it's gonna unstick from the pan. Okay, so let's let it do its thing here and go from there. So as you see, it's not quite ready to come up. It's still really stuck on there. So we're just gonna give it a little bit longer so it can crisp up and be ready to flip. All right, so it's ready to flip now. As you see, it can move around freely, no problem. So we're gonna go ahead and flip it. And look at that nice gold sear there. So we're gonna let it do its thing on this side now. And now we're gonna hit it with some seasoning. So I'm gonna hit it with some other adobo. This is gonna be the adobo we're gonna use. Throw that on there. And then we're gonna hit it with some pepper as well. Pepper I like to use right there. All right. And now last thing is I really like this Cajun seasoning. It is so good. I'll be putting this on everything. So hit it with some of that too. And now that side is good. So we're gonna flip this one more time, both sides, and it'll be good to go. So now as we can see here, check it out. It's still a little stuck. It's not loose up just yet. So we're gonna give it some time still so it get nice and juicy. All right, so it's ready now. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and flip it now. Back on that side. Get it going. So a little bit of adobo, a little bit, some pepper, and now some Cajun seasoning. And we're gonna let it sit now. So our steak is good to flip one more time. This is gonna be the last flip, and then we're good to go. Now after this is where I would be done. I like my steaks medium, but we got the baby eating with us today, so we're gonna do something a little different. You want to preheat your oven to 425, and we're gonna put this in the oven so it can cook nice and be nice and tender and juicy. So I'm gonna show you how we do that coming up. So you want to get some olive oil, put some butter in there. After you put some butter in there, and throw some honey at the bottom. Drizzle a little bit, just like that. And now we're gonna throw our steak up in there. Grab a steak, put that on in there, right there. We're gonna put this right on top of it as well. So put that there. That little juice in there. That all up in there. All right. And now, last thing is we're gonna hit it with some more honey. Drizzle on top, and we're gonna let it do its thing up in the oven. So we're gonna do next. Grab some more aluminum foil, cover the top, and we're gonna let this do its thing, get nice and juicy up in the oven. In the oven we go. Right on top is fine. Should be good to go from there. Should see. So here we go. We're gonna finish on up. Here's our steak. Nice and juicy. See how soft it is? Just cutting right through like butter. See that? Mm, mm. Let's cut it on up. Now we're gonna make our eggs in the same juice, all that juice in there. We're gonna put our eggs in there. So now for the eggs, once we get that going, we're just gonna drop some eggs up in the bowl. After we drop the eggs in the bowl, we're gonna just go ahead and stir this up. Let's go ahead and get this mixed up. Should be looking like this. And now we're gonna hit it with some basic stuff. Salt and pepper. That's all you need for eggs. Salt and pepper. Some salt and pepper. So we're gonna hit it with some pepper. All right. That should be good. Hit it with some salt now. All right, that should be good. Now, what else would make this really good is some milk. We actually ran out of milk, so it's all good. But this is gonna be just fine. So now we're gonna take this and put it in the pan. Put some butter in the pan. We good to go. There it is. We got some butter up in there. And now we're gonna throw our eggs right up on in there. So dump it on in. Again, we still got that seasoning from the steak in there, that juice. So we're gonna let that go. And you're gonna push this back and forth, slow and steady. Slow and steady. So here we go. You just want to go back and forth like this. Slow and steady. Just like that. Just like that. I'm gonna let it sit for a little bit and come back. So here we go. Just like that. So here we go. Nice, slow, and steady like this. Going back and forth. And that should be it. Alright, so check it out. So eggs is all done. I'm just letting it sit in there. You see? It's all done now. So we're just gonna let that sit and then ready for the steak. So let me check on that, see what's going on. So now we're gonna grab some of this juice and drizzle it all up on there. It's like honey juice, oil. Tell me that doesn't look good. Some of that up on there. All right, folks. So this is the final breakdown. We got some steak, drizzled with some honey, butter sauce. We got the eggs as well, and I'm gonna drizzle some of that honey butter sauce on the potatoes as well, because man, it just looks so good. Let's drizzle this on there as well. All right, folks, and that's gonna be it. So